Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. Welcome to the program. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. On the show today, we're going to talk about the top signs you have a well-rounded life, how couples are now going to therapy over their in-laws, the results from an adult fantasy survey, and what's happening at my blog at Z93.3.com. First, though, here's the Black Crowes, but hard to handle. It's AC/DC Money Talk, Z93, today's classic rock. And how are you in the kitchen? I mean, can you handle yourself? I can handle myself pretty well. Now, you know, that's all because of all these Facebook recipes and all the recipes you can find easily on the internet. You know, it's like going to YouTube University. You can learn how to do anything there. Well, if you aren't up to par, it's okay. Maybe you're like most Americans who can make most of these things, according to a new survey. The top 5 things we can make are scrambled eggs, burgers, grilled cheese, mashed potatoes, and rice. So that's nothing too complex, and that's okay. But I'm telling you, if you want to step that game up and impress that lady in her life, check out things on the internet. It's really easy to do. I mean, hell, I can even make chicken franchise now. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. Plus, we're going to see how that ride into work's moving along. Some Linkin Park, Billy Idol, and Def Leppard on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. And here's some good news. Apparently, it doesn't take that much to have a nice, well-rounded life. That's good news indeed, right? Thank God we are all mostly a bunch of underachievers. Here are the top signs that you have a well-rounded life. You spend time with your family, you watch TV and movies, and you get enough sleep. How come having an iPhone didn't make it to that list? Isn't that how you know you have a well-rounded life? You got an iPhone? Anyway, here's Tom Petty, Z93. Beastie Boys, Z93, today's classic rock. Check this out. A recent survey, adults were asked about their kinks and sexual fantasies, and sex toys topped the list with 84% of people using said devices, followed by spanking at 72%, and public sex was a whopping 71%. So everybody just wants to be animalistic and show that passion outside with everybody just watching. It's pretty crazy, right? Meanwhile, the most shocking thing on the list was 26% of people want to be electrically stimulated. You know, the use of toys that actually give you a little bit of shock when you use them, which to me is just absolutely crazy. And 20% want to be pegged. And I can't tell you what that term means. You can look it up for yourself on Google. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. Plus, we got some Foo Fighters, Queen, and Incubus on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. You know, if stand-up comedians of my generation taught us anything, there was nothing worse than dealing with your in-laws. And now I guess it's more true than ever, because more and more couples who don't have any problems with each other are actually starting to go to therapy to get help with dealing with their in-laws. I mean, yikes. Can it really be that bad? I mean, suck it up, you buttercup. You only got to see them on holidays and birthdays. My God, what's wrong with kids today? Here's Nirvana. It's Z93. Aerosmith, Sweet Emotion, today's classic rock at Z93, and I gotta tell you, DC Comics just keeps on disappointing. It turns out there is a Joker and Harley Quinn movie in the works. Jared Leto and Margot Robbie are going to be reprising the roles from Suicide Squad, which, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. Her, yes. Him, you know. Anyway, the movie's being written by the guys who wrote Bad Santa and are currently producers on This Is Us. They're saying it will be like a twisted rom-com. Oh, yeah, cool. Just what we need. Thank God Marvel nails superhero movies. You know, and DC at this point to me stands for disappointing crap. All right, coming up, we're going to check in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how that ride into work's moving along. Some Linkin Park, Tom Petty, and Green Day on Z93. Drowning Pool, Its Bodies, Z93, today's classic rock. So Rivers, Cuomo, and the gang and Weezer have done it again. A month ago, they had Weird Al join them on stage at the Forum in LA to finish out their cover of Africa. That has now morphed into Weird Al starring in the latest Weezer video for Africa. Al is filling in for Rivers Cuomo, donning the Buddy Holly getup and the hair and everything. And he even breaks out the accordion during the piano solo. You can see the video now by heading to my blog at Z93HV.com. The keyword is Scotty. Next, we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We got some Pearl Jam, AC/DC, and it's 7 minutes at ZZ Top on Z93.